Yo. Hey, yo, if you're watching this and you can hear me, please let me know in the chat because I don't know if I can hear you. I see the audio's working, but for some reason it's not working everywhere. So yeah, let me know if you can't hear me. What's up, world? What's up, cyberspace? How is it going, internet land? It is hotter than ever. Got a headband on, with the headband on. And yeah, today is June 19th. It's Juneteenth here in America. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to everybody. That's why it's free your mind, free yourself. We free. It's lit. And yeah, today is Wednesday, middle of the week. Had a great time yesterday chilling with some Xenians. That was pretty fun. Finally met that dude Zensu. He's a real Viking. I didn't know that. You know, this like internet thing is like pretty funny because I'm standing up right now, so I hope I look tall. But yeah, everybody be sitting down, so you never know how tall anybody is really. But yeah, he cool dude. Met some other Xenians. Saw some familiar faces. I didn't get to play ping pong. I showed up too late, but it was fun. And again, it's just more IRL content to kind of prove like this Zen thing is moving in a different direction than a lot of other projects in crypto, even down to like the community and like coming together and just being regular people. You know, it's kind of fun. Even with the way the charts are, you know, it's really interesting to see a lot of people comprehend that this is not the end. So let me take it off my mug. Let's talk about it. Zen again, new all-time low. Watching NL go dump Zen. That's a fact. Thanks, Delta Pope. Wasn't sure. What up, ETHW? What up, Lita? What's up, everybody watching the stream? If you enjoy the content or find it valuable, feel free to hit the like button. Like it up. If you like the hair, suggest styles so I can get cooler with it, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna pull the headband down. I'm gonna look like a fucking ninja. But yeah, so looking at Zen, I had to like, yo, maybe going into this weekend, we can maybe see something happen. So it's Wednesday. We're having a pullback right now, and that's A-okay. Again, all-time low is 36, so 1136. Right now we're at 1191. So lots of opportunity. Again, you can just use the RSI and simple moving averages to see how this is trading. Zen's in limbo. I think this is where you want to be, especially if we go backwards to like the past. If you didn't know how to build infrastructure in Bitcoin, you just wanted to be on the chart so you can grab the opportunity. And at some point, Bitcoin was in limbo until it went to $100. Like no one knew what it was supposed to be. Some people were like, it's 25 cents. Some people were like, it's $1. Some people were like, it's $5. You know, then it went to $10. Then it went to 30. Then, you know, back to 25. Then up to 100. Right, 25 cents that is. So, and when the price is in limbo, it's good for the people that can again understand that there's a possible future. Right, what makes Zen awesome outside of the state of making it? It has destination. X1 chain is on the way, and yeah, I mean it's happening. It's not like it's not gonna happen. And right now we have a pretty solid narrative because yeah, this has never been done before. So I think there's a lot of people that are giving Zen that rent-free treatment. We live in rent-free in your head. Let me turn this music down a little bit more. But it's all good. I think that's a really good thing. Again, Zen itself has to get its own personality in crypto. And the best thing, in my opinion, or the best way to brand yourself in crypto is to truly have no identity. So it's kind of weird, but like it's like anything that you know someone's good at. Like let's say like LeBron James, right? No one has to comprehend his identity in this future. But you go back to 2006, 5 when he was trying to, you know, come out of high school and nobody knows who the hell this guy is, you know, high schooler to NBA. You know, he had to create his identity the whole time. And now it's just, that's LeBron James. Or, hey, maybe you're the next LeBron James, right? So Zen needs to have that same like come up story where people hear about it, they know about it, but then it falls into the background because it's there all the time. You know, it's already lived what it needs, and everybody knows what it's going to do. And that's what makes it special right now. There's not too many coins out there that you're going to be able to find where the community isn't trying to buy them. Like every other coin is like, hey, maybe you should buy some of these. And Zen is like, yo, if you want the risk, buy it. But, you know, the real ideology is make some Zen. Throw it into the future. Wait the 400 days. Or you can do it shorter, right? But it's really on you how you want to experience the Zen. I personally think buying it right now is pretty fun when the gas is low. But gas is kind of unbalanced right now. Actually, there's a really cool tabloid that came out today about Ethereum. So it looks like ETH 2.0, the SEC has ended investigations on Ethereum. So that's positive. Positive for ETH. It says here on July 7th, Consensus requested confirmation that approves a spot ETF in May, indicating the end of the Ethereum 2.0 probe. So when I saw this part right here, this made me understand why ETH isn't just ripping, right? ETH is having a really nice day today. It's up 1%. It's up 1% from yesterday. But again, you would think it'd be a lot stronger. Like ETH believers would just come out of nowhere, like, oh, cool, I can go all in on ETH again. Like that's where I'm gonna keep my crypto, right? But we don't really see that happening, and this is because there's a lot of sell pressure in crypto in general. The overall markets is what is our true enemy, right? Looking at the dollar and looking at where what can happen here. So the dollar is pulled back. It's on 200 right now on the hourly. On the 4-day, it's looking, or the 4-hour, this is actually looking really good. And then on the daily, it's like free falling in limbo, but it's coming off a really nice pump. And there's, again, the solid 200 right here, right at $104, right? So the dollar looking a little bit more bullish than, or the Dixie, which is the dollar index. So it's like a bunch of stuff put together to create this index. And this is where a lot of people hedge the dollar and value and like the power, the strength. So the Dixie is important. It's kind of also, I think the Dixie is so intertwined with Bitcoin because a lot of traders in the beginning of the ideology kind of paired them together as just, again, like a very easy hedge. If you're a simple investor, it's like, oh, when the dollar goes up, get out of Bitcoin because it's a risk off asset. I mean, me, I'm a nerd. I like computer science. You know, it's hodl the fuck. Be a hodler. But you know, that's how that's just the way it goes. You know, there's some people who want to trade and don't want to do the behind the scenes infrastructure work. And then there's going to be people who geek out and say, you know what, I'm going to have 10 of these nodes. You know, I'm going to have 10 of these things and we'll see where it goes from there. So this is a very interesting point. Actually, it's funny because I was talking with Jack yesterday and I was trying to pick his brain on this ideology of like Solana wanting to lay cables to be like NASDAQ. And like, does he think it's possible and stuff? And it kind of like, the conversation itself, it got really technical and then like challenging to this idea where it's like, man, maybe we are still like so in the beginning of this that it can go any way. Like maybe cables really aren't the way, you know? Maybe the cloud is the end game, which is special because, again, Solana is winning out of all the cryptos because they're building infrastructure. So since they are hyper-focused, and even the whole network is hyper-focused on building Solana to be amazing, it allows VCs to just kind of have an easy ticket, right? But that's the part about Solana that makes it, you know, it's a two-way street. You could say it's a problem, but then at the same time, you can say it's a great way for partnerships, similar to how X1 and Solana is now a research project, right? Where it's, hey, maybe SV or Solana virtual machine is a better angle than using an EVM, which is like obviously slow, and it's based on consensus. So Solana has a better consensus than Ethereum, which makes it faster. As simple as that. So looking at ETH versus Solana, knowing that there's this super godlike chain that's trying to come out, you know, to what I'm thinking, bring crypto into the cloud. A lot of different moving pieces, a lot of infrastructure. I guess that's what I'm really trying to say. Infrastructure in the cloud, using pre-existing infrastructure and repurposing it. Because I mean, that's essentially what it is. If it's really tasty, juicy, like the price of XN, the infrastructure, people will build it. They'll go out, they'll find the compute, and then they'll just keep going as aggressive as they can to make it, you know, like Bitcoin. Because Bitcoin has the biggest infrastructure out of everything here. The next one up would be Ethereum for sure. And then I would say a lot of these chains have been leaning on different, I mean, just the community, like similar to X1. So again, that's why I really do like Solana's approach, because it's showing where we have enterprise meets community, and nothing else has that. So if we fork that, that means X1 chain can also have enterprise meets community, which is a larger market in crypto in general, because you can brand with utility if your infrastructure is like identifiable. So like let's like look at DeFi Llama, right? I keep saying this, but I'm just trying to drill it. Thanks to DBZen. I'm even happier when Zen dumps more. Oh yeah, that way you can re-up. Hopefully people stop playing. We need the ultimate FUD on DXN. That's the only way we're gonna super win, is if DXN has no reason for people to get in. Then the lobby like really stops. Those are the days we're eating. But I don't know. I keep saying that out loud, so it may never happen. But yeah, so looking at Solana, right? This is DeFi Llama, so this is where we can actually see the value of the chain. 24-hour trading volume, $2.8 billion. Bananas. But yeah, everything up here, or this is what I'm trying to get at. The biggest TVL is liquid staking in Solana. So like even Jack and team had a liquid staking X ETH, if you remember that. Who's to say X Solana won't drop or something like that, where we have a liquid staking infrastructure piece to the puzzle, because that's the best way to join the gang. And it makes sense, right? You really want development. You don't want just memes. That's why memes live on the surface level and create the daily volume. So you have 4 billion locked up, but you got 2 billion trading on top of the layer, right? And this is what I mean by this stuff is what's going to increase the amount of value that's held on the chains, as well as the amount of attention. So this should go up, but it's hard to predict that on other chains, right? Unless they can keep their popularity. So Ethereum, you'll see here 2.1 billion 24-hour volume. And of course they got the banger 61 billion total value locked. So Ethereum is right here, you know, it's right here. Actually, I've never seen this one. DEX versus centralized exchange dominance. So the DEX is 10% of the dominance, whereas the centralized exchange, of course, it's going to be like that. I'm sure every single coin is that way. Yeah, see 10%. What about Binance? Oh yeah, well this is super centralized, so this makes sense. 3%. So you see here, Binance is at a 24-hour volume on top of the layer. We got $768 million 5 billion locked up though. So I think this is like this is why, again, this is the opportunity in Solana. Both of these numbers are going up. And they should continue to go up, because why does it need to stop, you know? It's just like, what, crypto's just gonna stop one day? Everyone's just gonna be like, all right, I'm not trading anymore. Fuck it. Tron, only 24 million on top of the layer, but 8 billion locked up. That's all Justin Sun's crypto and USDT. So, I mean, it works though, like this is their world. So I'm not even hating. I'm actually applauding this, because Justin Sun is doing it up. Don't sleep on Tron. I expect Tron to get to $1. It has to get to $1. It's been so long, right? And it's a clone of ETH with cheaper fees, and it has free fees if you stake to the network and provide yourself with bandwidth. So, and they took that from EOS. So it's like Tron is a powerhouse, but again, it's just something really hard for the world to get behind, because again, we're going towards accounts, we're going towards identity. People want to be on a chain that speaks to their identity, their brand. So if you're just a crypto chain, I don't assume you'll be doing well, right? That's why we have Blast. Because what kind of name is this? Blast. Thruster is the name of the DEX, They don't even have liquid staking here. It's like, yo, I don't know if you want to go over there. There's no liquid staking. Damn, $154 million on the top of the layer. Let's look at base. Base at 1.6. Jesus, look at this. And then you also have here, see the 24-hour volume, 633 million. So that's going head to head with BSC, right? 768. That's why I'm saying don't sleep on base, bro, because this one has an opportunity. That's why I'm keeping my eye on it too. Being in the Zen world, knowing that I want to be something in this industry, I could go to a base meetup and tell people about Zen, right? I'm gonna go to a Solana meetup next Thursday, and what do you think I'm talking about? I'm like, yo, y'all tried solXEN? This shit cool. It lives on your chain, right? solXEN up to, I think, finally 18 billion. And just passed 18 billion, 18. AMP is down to 258. We're almost there. Again, significant amount of supply change when this gets to 150. So we're about 108. There's that 108. We're about 108 amps away from a really tasty solXEN world. So it's all about the hashes. We're actually about to pass 60 million hashes. Go crazy. Taking up 23% of the actual chain. Go even more insane. Let's go. No price though. No price. What else we got here? Hold up. But yeah, back to Solana. So yeah, like, I think this is the most important thing right now to focus on, is these numbers of participation. I was just listening to a crypto banter spaces, and they were talking about like meme coins and banters, like trying to give memes a purpose. Like if you're really in crypto, like I said, there's two users. There's a memer and there's an infrastructure person. And that's what's lost in crypto right now. Everyone's so focused on memes. They're so focused on being on top of the layer. They want to be part of this 2 billion, right? Instead of being a part of the TVL. I think being in the TVL, that's way, way more important than trying to be on top of the layer in this 24-hour volume. Because this is the most random and the highest risk. Yeah, you can maybe go in there and take a dip, but the more, again, Solana's TVL grows, the more confidence everybody gets in the chain, the more secure the chain becomes. So being in something that's like this, like Judo, with the liquid staking, 8% APY, kick back, relax, stake the coins and go live your day, go touch some grass. I think that's a very fascinating way to use crypto. And then if you want, you take your rewards, you go trade on top of the layer and go and play some DGen games. But that's what I feel like is wrong with crypto right now. No one knows where to land and call home base, right? We thought Zen would be it, but we still need a chain, right? That's why we're waiting for X1 chain, because that's how you really build TVL. Market cap on a token is not really TVL. Even liquidity isn't really TVL, because again, it's removable at any moment. TVL is the same, but if it's designed correctly, not correctly, but if it's designed, because to say it's correct is to also say it's wrong. So designed to help infrastructure, I think that's where you get the moneymaker. And that's why we see this happening on Solana. And the ones that are focused on finance, they're doing okay, but they don't have that little bit of more confidence, right? That's kind of how I see being in liquid staking. Like if you're in liquid staking, you got confidence in that chain. Same with Ethereum. Like we look at Ethereum, all these protocols. Yeah, we have liquid staking 1, 2, liquid restaking. I don't even know what that is. 2 billion though. Jeez, 7 chains. What's this? This looks like something you need to look at. If you don't use DeFi Llama, you should probably jump on it and start your mission here, especially if you're bored right now in crypto because you don't want to buy a meme coin. You don't know what to do. You're like, I ain't trying to buy nothing that's BS. Yeah, maybe come to DeFi Llama and start to understand the TVL game, and then find these websites and get involved, because this is literally the next step, right? When X1 chain comes out, the next step is, how do I stake my XN coins, right? Like who's going to make a liquid staking dApp? Just somebody from the community that's championing like, the voice. Do they want to start something like that? Blocked. Oh man, not in my location. Dun dun dun. I like this though. Whack. They're afraid. They're very afraid of the Americans. See, this is why we need X1 and we need Zen. In general, when a lot of products come out on X1 chain, since the beginning of everything is commodity, it's just like Bitcoin, right? Like you make your own Zen, you make your own XNM, you have to burn Zen to get XN. Never will there be a money exchange until there's exchanges, and that's outside the realm of Zen. Like if people want to go and put their Zen coins on an exchange and trade them in that environment, if it's allowed in their country, so be it. But you see, I can't participate in things like this because this developer is trying to stay in their region, and because the coin is permissionless, but they want to go somewhere with it. And again, it's not like they're using a commodity coin like a Bitcoin, so they can't include me. Wham. But yeah, I think again, we have a solution for this in the future. X1 chain shouldn't see as many blocked crypto sites, especially if they do it legally right. It should be you wouldn't have to worry about this type of stuff. But this looks cool. Wish I could join it. You should check it out if you live in a different country. I'm not going to VPN it. What up, Rolando? What up, Craig Crypto? Wait, what? What about Jack? Hey, what up, Mind, Body, and Crypto? Today's gives me Chris Lake, free your body vibes for real. Hey, free your body, free your mind. I think the meme market is cooked. DeFi season. Let's fucking go. I like base better than that whack ass soul. Hey, I mean, it's wherever you want to be. Yo, base is so cheap. I've been buying like CBs in on base. Like I'll just go and like get like $7 worth. And look at these fees, bro. Look at these fees on base. If you're buying CBs in, I recommend make sure you watch out on your price impact. Yeah, if you're doing this, I need to change my slippage. Damn, 5%. I've been trading shit coins. Damn, 5%. But yeah, here, let's swap. Yo, what up, Patoshi? Dank in the house. Oh man, the fees are higher now. What the hell? Boo. That's booable. All right, now I want to see what the gas is. Yesterday though, fees were so cheap. They were like under a penny on base. I was trading. Here, I got it. I was trading. I'm going head to head with everybody. Everything on base is going well. So again, my ideology on base is that Zen lives its own life. It's living in parallel with a bunch of other ones, but every single Zen coin has an opportunity to live a life on the chain that it's on. And if community were to come, then it will see what it should see. And that's where, that's what we wait for in Ethereum Zen. Like Ethereum Zen will have its strongest community when the actual AMP is on the community side. Right now, the AMP isn't, because you can game it, right? Gamify the AMP. But at some point, if you are stacking Zen right now, you'll outstack the AMP and you'll be able to take advantage of it. Or if so many people come into the ecosystem because it's popular, it breaks out of wherever it is right now. If it breaks out of this bubble, you will have a lot of influx of other miners, which would essentially kind of diversify or decentralize the token easier. And that's what we want. We want to get it to be decentralized easier. And then we also have, last but not least, the X1 chain. Like once X1 is out, the ambiguity of Zen becomes even realer, because people, if it's good, people could come here to every single chain and look for Zen coins, and try to grab them and burn them so they can get as much XN as possible. And which would mean that we're witnessing the bottoms, right? Like all of these are bottom prices. Every single thing here is a bottom price. So at the bottom. The bottom. Wait, where's my Ethan? 10 zeros. This thing must be on crack. Oh, because it's in the. I'm pricing it and it's priced in wrapped ETH. When did it change? Oh, for sure. Learn. But yeah, so we have 6 zeros, which seems to be a pretty solid bottom. Right, we're not like daggering through this experience, and that's because every day there's mints coming out. People are selling and people are holding. Right, and most of the people who are afraid, they're selling as soon as they get it. they're out of here, right? So ETH is in again, is doing its thing, but these other ones, right? 8, 9, 10. Like we know why these ones are at 10. It's basically free to make, and if you had Ethereum when proof of work ETH, one of the forks from Ethereum, when it went to proof of stake, these gentlemen or women, I don't know what they are, they decided to keep the ledger alive for proof of work usage. But again, it's not popular. There's not a lot of people that know about it, so it's living the life that it's living, which is 10 zeros. So my curiosity in this area right here is just that, like, what is really zero in Zen if everything is essentially going to find a decimal? It's just going to find a decimal. Like, all these can go to 10, and then we're waiting for the one at the bottom to go to 11. And then we're waiting for every single one to catch up to it, And if that's like what the reality is on Zen until X1 chain, I think there's time for some innovation, because that's a very boring reality. And Zen is too active and it's too liquid for it to just live in that reality of like, it's going to go down forever. Especially after I was talking with the honchos yesterday. There's a lot of positivity here. And I don't honestly believe that the natural market would let it do that. You know, it's like I'm trying to find like a different analogy where it's like everybody's watching something go to its worst, so someone can scoop it at the worst price, right? But there's always that moment in time where someone goes, you know what, I'm gonna step in before it's the worst and push that person out, right? It's very lucky to be like, yo, I got the best rate on this in anything, you know? That's why I'm like, I think this is the best rate. The best rate to you is whatever you feel it is. And that's why, again, if you learn how to mine Zen, the best rate is always going to be in mining. Having fun with buying it because it could be cheaper to get it right now. Like right now you get 26 billion Zen for $7 and a penny. So 7 pennies, $7 and a penny, right? Yeah, the gas is up just a little bit. I like it when it's at 0.01. That's the sex spot on that one. All the gases are down except AVAX. Stable as hell. Stable AF. Oh, we got a mint due today. And it's on Avalanche. And it's $1.74, so I'm going to let it bleed. I'm going to let it bleed. There ain't no way. There ain't no way. Man, I made way too many mints on Avalanche. I wish I would have known that like base was going to be what it was. Some people had seen it. I won't lie. Some people saw it first. They jumped on it. But I just didn't think like base was going to try to, or I didn't think Vitalik was going to give so much power to layer 2s. So now it's all messed up, you know, like it's like, damn, Vitalik, now I gotta pick a layer 2. Like, if I don't pick a layer 2, I'm in no man's land. Like, SEC off their back. Where their homies at to pump the chart? I thought it was go time. Instead, we get this crazy wick. Let's go to the 15-minute. Let's see what they're doing. Damage. Yeah, so it wicked up off the news, and it's back down here. And again, this is why I'm just so over this. Like, we're controlled by the market. Like, I'm just, this cannot be the future. Like, hell no, this cannot be the future. And this is why I'm pro base, because at least you have your ETH, and it's funner because it's like away from the suits, right? The layer 2s that are away from the suits are gonna be the fun ones. It's like, that's why it's like, yo, do I root for Blast knowing that it has a name that is obviously saying it wants to be away from the suits? And you know, if there's like 100 billion that's hovering over this ideology of layer 2, right? And Blast can have 5 of that 100 bill. Why wouldn't I want to be there for the growth? Right? And staying true to these like these ideas that you want to be as close as you can to the infrastructure, right? You want to be on a staking layer, something that's giving you more back for being included, or excuse me, for including your coins. That is where the win is. So any of these side chains, you can pick one and try to get into whatever they got going. But I think it does say a lot. Damn, 31 million on surface volume in Polygon. Polygon down bad, dude. If you love Polygon, you better try to chime in, save this shit. This like it's dying on purpose at this point. They kind of missed their window of opportunity. You see here at the top, they have no liquid staking. That's bad. Like that means no one wants to be, either Polygon doesn't have the ability to build that because of the way it's designed, or people really are just like, they don't see Polygon as an infrastructure layer. So it's more like an optimism or an arbitrum, and it should be looked at that way. It shouldn't be looked at as something that you're going to go and use as like the foundation of an application, right? This is the foundation of a stack. Like how we're going to build from the middle out, because we don't want to rebuild or innovate So we just grab this and then we build with it, right? Just like Solana, like it's like, oh, we can grab Solana and fork it because we have highly experienced devs. Jack had a flex yesterday. He's been coding for 40 years. I'm like, bro, I've only been alive for like 30. Like, you got 10 extra years on my life of coding. What up, Clay? Stays in. I'll start collecting Social Security before X1 comes out. Hey, it's possible. Eating, what? What? For your mind, for your body, for your soul. But, yeah, man. I don't know. X1's gonna come out, though. I can't tell you when. I can't tell you why. But I do know they kept talking about it last night. And that was pretty funny. It's real as fuck to them. I don't know what's going on. But it's not that anything is going on. What is happening is we don't need to be included with what Fair Crypto is doing, right? Like, Fair Crypto is going to have a core and it's going to build. But as a user or someone who wants to participate in their like infrastructure, you should try to position yourself to comprehend like what their roadmap is trying to do. Like, and again, the end game is death to mediocrity and fair crypto. And that's way more simple than people believe, because we've been fabricated to think that everything needs to be a fucking meme or has to have a logo, right? Branding can't just be the best, which is a lie. All the best, every best brand in every market right now is because they did something the best, right? Zensu was saying this yesterday. Once you get to the top, there's less competition. And that is something that stuck with me because it's a fact. The best are at the top and there's only a few. So once you're up there with them, you shine. That's why it's a fear, you know? It's a fear. If you're trying to come up, look at Phantom. They're still trying to come up. So of course they don't want Jack to do something stupid with their technology. They didn't get to show it to the world yet. So they got to shut that shit down, you know? But Solana, again, bigger ideologies with more eyes on top of it. This is a alley-oop for both sides, right? And again, and while everybody is moving to layer 2s, right? While we go to base to start playing around and having fun, there's actually a bunch of fun dApps. If you want to get the best dApps for base, you need to follow Rainbow Wallet. Now all the goods are coming out. Rainbow.me. Eat what? Yo, I had to stop myself. I was like, wait a second. What the fuck y'all talking about? Isn't Polygon a group of 10 Indian guys and centralized rather play roulette? Yeah, nah, I don't know what the Polygon team is doing anymore, man. The OKX thing is also kind of weird, because why is everybody in the west or eastern world leaning on them so hard? I gotta figure this part out, bro. Everybody's leaning on OKX, and it's different. You know, maybe it's Binance 2.0. You know, maybe we picked a fight with or maybe the dragon poked the bear, and now we're in this crazy battle. Dragon versus bear. If you're doing Rainbow Wallet, their phase 1 for their airdrop is about to take place in the coming weeks. So this is pretty cool. But yeah, if you follow them on X, they actually have a lot of fun apps. Now this is a fun one. This one actually changed my ideas about like what we can do with cryptocurrency. So this one's called Pick or It Didn't Happen. All right, fully on-chain bounties with collectible proof-of-work NFTs. So what they say about proof-of-work NFTs, essentially, people put a bounty out for an idea. Here, we'll go and log in. So this is why I'm liking Base right now. Base is freeing up the developer to actually create. But Here, let me. Oh, okay. I see. I have something here. Oh, cancel. It's an unfortunate thing. I don't want to buy right now. I'm waiting for some gas to go down. solXEN has a burn function. In Solana, you can add the burn into a dApp. So like the burn function it's like anything can burn. It's not like what do you call it? Ethereum, where you have to hard code it into the smart contract to like sanction the permission, I guess you would say, right? The smart contract just gives it permission so that you can make the coins disappear, you know, send them to a null address. But on Solana, a program can be programmed to send the tokens to a null address. So you don't have to necessarily put it in the coin, which is kind of cool. That's the only, it's like, if it was a reverse world, we wouldn't be worrying about buying and burning contracts because we would know, hey, that's a good idea. You should add it in the program. Like you should update your program and add that shit. And it's like, okay, I just update the program, you know. But because that's all you need. It's a feature more than it is security to the coin. What's this thing that doesn't want to connect? I don't know what happened. I want to see if there's something here I can make a bounty of. It's probably funky because it's probably not supposed to work on your computer. A lot of the base development is happening on handhelds. So since so much base is happening on handhelds, I've noticed that a lot of the dApps that are on desktop, they fucking suck. They be sucky. They be boo-boo. We're lit. All right. White Monster Wednesday. Beat me at FIFA. I'm currently a FIFA Farcaster champion. Oh, okay. Post a warp cast. A small bounty for wildfires. All right, let's look at this one. Pick a small... oh, wait. Okay. I said bounty. Because it's a bounty. Whatever. Pick a small bouquet of wildflowers. Post a picture of you holding a bouquet of you've picked. Bonus if you know the flowers' names. Bounty issuer. This wallet address. 3 people have claimed it. Look at my G. What the hell is this? Not colorful. A bouquet of wallet fluorescents and other little wildflowers. So essentially, this person put out the bounty, and when you create the claim, you can win, or you get some ETH. So this one is like two. It looks like you're getting $7, right? And if it's like once it goes through, you see it says the claim ID. It creates a photo, so it's proof of work. So this is a cool ass idea. You know, it's so simple, but this is where we're going in crypto. Now, this right here, this is just at phase 1. I'll give you like a phase 2 of ideology that I was thinking of, which would be like AI, where you're using some sort of bounty, proof of work, layout like this, so that you can get content for or human input for content. So this is like the best lane right now to think about this shit, where you literally could put something out like it's Fiverr, like, hey, I need XYZ. Can you send it to me for my AI so I can have this like new flavor? Because I can only get this flavor from a human. Like this randomness only comes from humans. So yeah, that's really cool stuff. The rest of this is, you know, shaving the beard and leaving the mustache. Yeah, that's what you'll probably see. A lot of broestic broestic type bounties. But yeah, if you want to check this out here, I'll drop it in the chat. This one was cool. There was another one here that they had. Yeah, this one, rug.fun. So they have a pump, pump fund. Somebody went ahead and released a pump fund on Base, but it's called rug.fun. And this one is kind of weird. Essentially, it's just like the same ideology as pump fund, where there's a curvature, and you want to try to get the last token to this side, and it appreciates in price and stuff. I don't really know too much about it. I just see like the layout. Like, you see how this layout is, and like how simple everything is, kind of like a fortune. I'm just feeling like this is where we're headed. Yeah, on Base. Like, Base is gonna start having all these dApps. Solana might not have dApps because I can't really find anything, but that's okay because Solana has infrastructure. So I can get into Solana and park coins in their infrastructure, and then I could go and play dApps on Base, because Base is gonna have probably video games before we know it. I say we see video games on Base before any other layer 2. Real video games. Like, that shit has to be up next, because these are really good ideas. And from here we get something else. Like, this is just the beginning. Like bounties, like there's a think tank happening probably in the background of just dApps. Like, what are the dApps we can do? Because you get fundraising, or you get grants and things like that for, enlightening and bringing life to the chain. So of course these people are going to run these ideas, and I'm there for it. As long as I can find them before they blow up. But yeah, I'm not too into it. I just, like I said, I just started to see what's next. If you despite a project, why are you even willing to tune into the stream? Hey, facts. And well, some people, they just want to get the info, They're here for the whole thing. The best part about the best part about Zen is that it's clear and everyone's welcome. Go find your favorite chain, love it down. But we're moving to X1 chain, and that ideology is strong. No one's stopping us. Yo, look at Potato Vampire, still ripping. It's breaking out. Damn. Look at Potato Vampire do its thing. solXEN, OG solXEN. What up, crypto real estate? OG solXEN looking like it wants to be a meme coin. It's trying. A lot of people might have fucked it off too. What's in the decks here might be all that's left, because like, even though they're everything is out there, like, I don't know, man. I don't know if unless everybody's waiting for it to pop off and then they come through and they really fill the decks up with some solXEN. But yeah, we're watching this. This is doing something with the tiny buys. Just trying to find its rhythm. What else we got here? We got DXN doing the thing it needs to do. Again, if you really believe in DXN, you like this. You want the FUD to get stronger. Like, you want there to be even more deception between Jack and Rosvin. Because if Jack and Roz keep the confusion up, it allows people to decide what side they want to be on, which means we should get lower prices. Because they got to decide, so they're going to sell. And when they sell, it's all good. Because again, you want the lowest price on DXN. DXN needs to run this last cycle of it won't be primed until 25 or 25. Psych, just kidding. 26. So 26 again, another 26. DXN will be ready in 26, but right now it's not ready. So that's why it's open game to go down, right? So every day the cycle is running. Does it have the cycle here right now? I thought I had the cycle here, but it's like 4,000 coins right now. And that is what is making this hard to pump, because every single day there's 4,000 new coins, which mostly are going to get dumped. So then that's always added sell pressure. When that gets down to a very small amount of sell pressure, that's when this is going to be ready to go. So this is all good, right? That's why it's like we won't probably ever see this again in DXN for a while. And the best way to get the best out of this is going to be price appreciation. And if the lobby dies, right, like the lobby needs to die, like it needs to be nobody playing, which I doubt is possible, but maybe if it can get there. But again, I'm not the one that wants DXN. Yeah, I don't know what the end game is. I just like it because it burns in, right? So for me, I don't care to like have a huge bag of this versus Zen, because I like know where the destination is, right? So that's why in DXN people might keep playing because they see their destination in it and they want to bring it to life. And you're going head to head with that person, and that's why it's never going to hit zero. So again, you can wait. That person's going to play all the time. Execute brought this to my mind, where it's like all of us Zenians are going to keep playing Zen, and people will just come back later to make sure that we're still doing the game. And if they see the right people, they'll be like, oh, this is going up, right? Leave for 2 years, come back in 2 years, and just reevaluate the situation. So the same thing could be said for DXN. And I think it'll do really well once it finds that bottom. Once it's all exhausted. Nothing left. Same with VMPX, yo. Zone. There's still people trading this. Damn. I got a couple of these. I got a couple of Zone coins. This is just a meme out there living its own life. This one could pump hard. Dude, there's so many fair crypto coins. VMPX. VMPX just trading sideways. Not enough to dump. Not enough to pump. You try to pump it, people dump it. Is one of those. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I know I'm gonna go and hit the world. Yeah, I don't know anything else happening out in the streets. Let's look at GTO. This is Judo's governance coin. So once you stake, you get these coins too. This is getting oversold. This is something that's I'm thinking like a really good piece of the puzzle. See, I'm keeping my eye on this one. GTO. This is Judo. Fairly new. But yeah, man, it is hot. It's hot. I need a fan blowing on me. We're going to see what happens with the crypto markets. Maybe something cool happens today. Maybe not. It's a holiday here in the States, so it could be cool and calm and collective all week. And we'll check to see where Zen's at mañana. Until then, y'all, thanks for tuning in today. Peace.